That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hello, I'm Eric, founder of XR Tools for Ed, an educator who's been focused on innovative technology innovation since the early days of the internet. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce XRDocs, a groundbreaking platform that will transform how you design and deliver immersive learning experiences. But first, let's take a quick look back at how we got here. In the 1990s, as the World Wide Web emerged, educators began exploring ways to leverage it for instruction. Tools like WebQuests, created by Bernie Dodge, allowed teachers to curate online resources and websites into structured, inquiry-based lessons. They followed the same formats and tried to create a theme or role for the learner to become immersed in. As the internet evolved into Web 2.0 with more interactive social capabilities, HyperDocs took center stage in 2013. Created by Lisa Highfill, Kelly Hilton, and Sarah Landis, these multimedia documents connected videos, response tools, collaborative workspaces, and more, creating seamless self-guided learning experiences. Again, there was a common structure, and many HyperDocs tried to set a scene or give the learner a role. Now we've entered Web 3.0, the spatial immersive internet powered by virtual reality, augmented reality, and spatial computing technologies. And XRDocs unleashes the full potential of this new frontier. Spatial internet now allows us to leverage the X-axis. Web 2.0 allowed a user to move the page left and right, up and down. WebXR allows the user to go into the page and move as if they were in the space in real life. By immersing students in interactive 3D environments, XRDocs boosts engagement, sparks curiosity, and creates deeper conceptual understanding compared to passive 2D-based learning. The key enabler is WebXR, bringing immersive AR/VR experiences to any laptop, phone, tablet, and headset through the web browser. No bulky equipment required, although if you have access to VR equipment, then users can experience the WebXR space in full virtual reality. Within these 3D virtual spaces, you can embed any multimedia, 360 photos, videos, 3D models, web apps, and more. Let students freely navigate and interact with the content, not just view it flatly. Enable real-time collaboration within the shared environment. Best of all, XRDocs integrates seamlessly with tools you already use, from Google Workspace to Edpuzzle, Padlet, and beyond. No need to rebuild everything. They can be a simple gallery to mimic a presentation, or they can be complex worlds for the user to explore. To give you a sense of what's possible, I'm going to explore two different HyperDocs and show you what an activity might look like in WebXR. For our first example, let's look at this Volcanoes HyperDoc. Students start with this interactive graphic, which they have titled as a hyperdrawing, and each of the images link to a different section of the activity. The parrot links you to a Google Doc titled "What is a Volcano?" The next parrot brings you to a YouTube video. Then there is another Google slide linked, and then it links to a Quizlet and additional YouTube videos. Each time you click on one of those links, those resources open in a new tab. Let's take that core set of content and see what it might look like in an XRDoc in the Frame VR environment. I've created a draft example of what the new volcano unit could look like. The green pathway around the volcano is the path that the students would walk on to go from step 1 to step 2 of this learning activity. As you can see, if you click on the volcano unit, I can actually embed the actual original document if you wanted to give that to the students for instructions. Or I could also upload an audio file, which would inform the students about the activity and where they should start. If I pan to the right, I have the PDF from the Introduction to Volcanoes document, and if students click on it, they can zoom in so that they can see the full text in full screen. Then I'm just going to walk around the volcano and show you some of the various activities, most of which can be embedded in the activity, so that the user does not have to leave this tab in their browser. The one exception is this Quizlet activity, which is not possible to embed, so that would open in a new tab. But as I navigate around, you can see that the user is going to walk around into the 3D model of the volcano and interact with each step in the activity. This link down in the corner was not included in the original, but it shows the immersive possibilities with 360 imagery, which actually brings you to an interactive 360-degree image from an actual volcano eruption on an island in Russia, with interactive hotspots embedded in the image. For the surrounding 360 photos, I chose to generate an image using an app called Skybox Blockade Labs, and that just adds to the immersiveness of the volcano experience. You can turn this off if you would like, or you can also add other 360 photos, such as from Google Street View. This great example shows two hikers sent into a volcano in Australia so students can rappel down the wall and walk next to an active volcano. Okay, let's look at one other example, and we're going to use this Egyptian pyramid hyperdoc. So let's explore the contents of the original hyperdoc. It starts with a Google form. Unfortunately, I cannot click on the form to see what the questions are, but you can see that the idea was the teacher would take the results from that form, and that would be the opening of the Egypt activity. There is a poll function in Frame VR that could be used to accomplish this same thing, or you could embed a Google form as well. Then the next section is to engage and read through a basic introductory slideshow of who built the pyramids. Then it moves on to the Explore section, which includes a video, an infographic, a website, and a presentation. And as we go through the hyperdoc, it is a fairly typical example where the user clicks on an article or clicks on a video and is asked to read or note what the content says. As we get to the end, their finishing task is to apply their knowledge and to go and make a Powtoon of the interesting facts that they learned from one of the readings. Let's explore what an Egyptian activity could look like as an XRDoc in Frame VR. For this example, I'm going to create a multi-scene immersive environment. Scenes are like slides in a slideshow where you can have content, 3D models, etc. on one slide and have completely different content on subsequent slides. So for this opening slide, we are inside of Pyramid Tomb, and I have imported some 3D models with text describing what those 3D models are, as well as an embedded web browser that would allow you to do the presentation, introducing you to the Egyptian civilization. Then I created links to embed the additional media that the students were supposed to interact with as part of this activity. As you can see, one of the benefits of an XRDoc is that you can embed those activities so that they can interact with them within the same immersive environment. Then if I switch to scene 2, we're going to move outside of the pyramids. I've imported some basic pictures of actual pyramids in Egypt, as well as a diagram which shows the inside of what the pyramids would actually look like. Lastly, I've imported a 360-degree photo that when the user clicks on it, after making a quick change in the settings, then this would bring you to a Google Street View image alongside one of the pyramids in Giza, and the students can walk and look at the pyramids from different views. So in these two brief examples, I hope that you can see the vast difference between a two-dimensional learning experience built with Web 2.0 tools and an immersive learning experience leveraging the new Web 3.0 tools. The activities do not change, but the environment and the connection to the theme changes immensely. These two examples are very basic and do not include some of the tools that set immersive learning apart, such as spatial audio, interactivity, and being able to participate in a learning activity like this synchronously with classmates, and the ability to build intricate advanced 3D models, allowing you to immerse your students into a historical or geographical place in time. The future of experiential, deeply engaging learning has arrived with XRDocs. Leave the constraints of 2D lessons behind. Empower your students as active participants in immersive educational worlds. When you go to www.xrtoolsfored.com, you will see a link for XRDocs. This will take you to a page where you can learn more about this innovative new idea, including a free introductory course and a community where I will be posting ideas, hosting training, as well as some other surprises. There's also a free ebook that you can download around immersive learning. Be sure to like and subscribe to ensure that you catch all the new content I will be producing around XRDocs. Thanks for watching and have a great day.